Hello, everybody. Welcome to Control. Now, I don't know if I've ever told you guys this before, but I really like. Give me a call. Oh, no. Hi. Hi. What do you mean, low? But I really like the SCP Foundation. I mean, no ray tracing. Well, whatever. We don't need it. We're fine. There we go. That works. I can work with that. Don't like motion. I might try to fix that next time, but we're not going to fix it now. Let me make sure all that's... Yes. Yeah, fantastic. Okay, there we go. Headphones, please. Subtitles, absolutely. I already adjusted the brightness. So I do love the idea of this game. I haven't played it before, though.
This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped.
I'm
You called
fine with
me,
weird.
so here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in
I've been
room,
okay. How have you been,
and there's a
Jod?
poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world.
The Federal Bureau of
The
Control.
room. And the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie. What is it called? The prison movie.
Good to hear. I'm playing
The
Control
room's
today.
a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed.
Fantastic.
But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here? Hello?
So I'm going to preface this by saying that I kind of already know what's going on here. Of course, it's been a while since I've never played this game, but I have watched Let's Plays of it. So I do kind of understand, not completely fully, so there's a lot of things that even I still don't know. But, yeah. I just... Who needs... Oh, collectibles. I like collectibles. Ah, FBC fund. Certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder of prohibited materials. Unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, and I like how they have quotes besides smart. Anything smart. Well, okay. Number 2, pencils. Any object considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept. Products, ketchup bottles, whatever. All materials under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see a lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. They will be swiftly dealt with. So from my understanding of this game, oh, okay, all the doors are automatic. It's sort of an SCP style, like that sort of idea. Internal lockdown in effect, building lockdown in effect, multiple containment breaches detected. Hey, my title was correct. Multiple building shifts detected. And a research override, HRI protocol activated. Good to know. Okay, can I pick up this bag? Nope, that bag does not belong to me. Hello, what's in here? Ooh.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
I'm sure it means something good. Hello. Bureau. Or research records. Staffing surveillance blank. Data center investigation construction blank. Office equipment. Janitorial cost blank. Mold removal. HQ livability cost. The cost breakdown. Spreadsheet. See page 5. 5-year comparison chart. See page 9. Well, I don't have those pages. We're just gonna have to go with what we got. This looks like the mail room, considering like where all that's going. Run. Why are you telling me to sprint? Oh, I like how it zooms out when you sprint. I do like that. That gives you kind of a better. No. Do I need to use the facilities? Hello? Can I take a spooky dookie? No? There's nothing in here. Fantastic. Did I come from that way? I think I did. Did I go in here? I did. I was right up the stairs. Director Zachariah Trent.
Federal
I have a
Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
So something I do know is that all of these posters and stuff that you see here, you will probably see them reused, but none of them are assets. They're all made specifically for this game, if I'm not mistaken. Also, I have a feeling we're going to see the corpse of the director here in a bit, mostly just because, like I said, I've seen a Let's Play of this game and I have a little bit of knowledge of it. Ah, yes. My favorite brand. White. White with black plain text. Hello. A shark in his, although secure, permission to blank, following basic protocol, shoot to kill. Good luck. Cool. Good to know. That's not worrisome at all. I do hear things. I'm not going to try and go for all of them, but I do like exploring, so we're going to be exploring. Hello. As you all should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request form R4.E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under Section 75.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, and Mr. Kirkland, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best, your admin team. And the noises here are creepy.
Hello?
We'll worry about him in a minute. We're gonna look around more still. I know a lot of this is just set pieces. Look at that. Somebody's got a TI-84.
Hey, excuse me.
Excuse me, sir.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, then you are no helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
Oh,
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than
welcome to the
somebody with
oldest
no
house.
face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
I don't know. He seems like a chill guy. Also, I want to point out, this elevator wasn't here earlier. We've done a loop. Because right over here is the stairs, and right over here is the mail room that we were in. So we went completely around and came back. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. I love games like
The
this that are
cell.
just weird.
And the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Sure. Yeah, this is very SCP Foundation vibes, which I'm really into. I can't wait. I've actually been, ever since I've heard of this game, I've wanted to play it, so I'm really glad I finally was able to get it. Control.
Did I
Proceed
lose you
deeper
there
into
for a
the bureau.
moment? You know
Yeah.
what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Oh, you have PBS. The oldest house discovered August 4th, 1964. That is where we are at. And that was apparently one of the first things discovered. Oh, there's physics and things now. Okay. I don't have clearance. Okay, good to know. This space is just open. I can just come in and do whatever I want. No one will stop me. Maybe that's not such a good thing. Oh, not this one though? Oh wait, no, this one too. Yep, this one is. I didn't realize so many things in this game had physics. Okay, cool. Don't worry, I'm just looking. It's fine. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's keep going. I don't want to make more work for the janitor. Hello, piece of paper. Mission. Welcome. Proceed deeper into the bureau. Welcome to the oldest house. Jesse Faden arrives at the oldest house, the headquarters of the Federal Bureau of Control, to look for answers to the mysteries of her childhood. Reminder, read drafting any public-facing material. While pinning any notification of death related to the Willow Awe, please adhere to the following guidelines. Words, phrases to use in service of his or her country. Regret, proud, pride will be remembered. Words and phrases to avoid. Alaska, scissors, blood, bleed, loss, apologies, sorry, our fault. Wait, we have something unread. Never mind, we don't. Open. I want to see what's inside of you. Just wires. The oldest man in the world. We tell ourselves it's okay to be old. The retirement issue. Excuse me? Oh, investigate the noise in the director's office. One moment, we have more things to read. Barbara, I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for today, for the rest of the week. I can't trust them. Barbara, not a single one. French, I think that's the director, the current director. Current director. Can't go there.
Shit.
Yeah, no, things happen.
Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Yep. Anything else in here I need to do before that?
Something's outside.
Alright, well.
Coming here a mistake.
Time to grab this really cool revolver.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP of very...
Hey, wait a minute. That's the guy from the...
Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate
From the
program.
science
Come out of
thing.
that Russian roulette a winner and you...
Welcome to Night Springs.
You're it.
From... what's the name? Alan Wake.
Look at this place. Where am I?
Welcome to something. Oh, I can do things. Cool. Hello. Goodbye. And I'm assuming that that's like health or ammo or something. I don't know.
The same gun.
Control gun slash how? Also, I love the design of this revolver,
Okay.
but I like revolvers,
now I
so.
have a gun.
And I wish a little harder. Service weapon regenerates ammunition automatically when not in use. Yeah, so that's what this gun is called. And if you noticed earlier, from what the board was saying, this might have not always been a gun. It might have been a sword at one point as well, which means it probably changes depending on. I did not see you. I'm glad I moved. It might change depending on the time period it's from. Who's shooting at me? Stop that. Bad. Enemies drop health elements when damaged. Collect elements to restore health. Me too. Freaking love revolvers. I have a revolver. It's a 44 Magnum.
An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man.
It's the
Right
director.
after
The old
pyramid spoke to
director.
me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Are you?
Things are
Certificate
quieted
to
down
Zachary
outside.
10.
Is it safe to go?
Okay, I see how this works. So this has very Resident Evil vibes. What's this way? I can't access it, can't I? Okay, well, whatever. Where? I guess down. Oh, that's new. You know, that's a really good question.
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You. Oh, thank you. That was horror. Get the fuck away!
Cool. Health elements. Thank you. Really? See through the Bureau. Also, have you noticed that things are still changing? And also, look. Jess Faden, director, from a picture that was never taken.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. guidance. Reach the hotline.
Ooh, where? Oh, you.
Says the dead man. Okay.
Where are you at? Oh, you're right there. How many of you are there? I want to explore. Here we go. Nope, that's not all of you. Of course it's not. You guys drop health things, right? Thank you. And I got undefined reading. Whatever that means. Anyway, let's go back to doing what we were doing. Oh, we're back in here. I'm only assuming this is the same bathroom. I don't actually know. Cool.
Objects of power can cause
Oh, I think we
or
already
be
watched at
results
least
of
part of this.
AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it. Lose and you're, well, fired. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, head of research, Federal Bureau of Control.
Cool. Also, like I was saying, that is the same scientists from the Welcome to Night Springs or whatever show from Alan Wake that we watched. Agenda items for next executive meeting: rising costs of AWE response, update on mold eradication efforts, upcoming annual salary review, new supplier of coffee filters to be found and vetted. Please come prepared. Thank you for your time. Oh, this is cool. They've even got like SCP style things. Containment procedures. No unique procedures required. The object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to blank. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of blank. The object will determine whether blank. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by the blank, though their criteria is unknown. The board. The object was discovered inside the oldest house. First playthrough? First playthrough, yes. Of the oldest house in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis, many forms throughout history, including, but not limited to, Mjolnir, Excalibur, Baron Trooster, all weapons that blank. Well, enjoy. It's a great time. I've been enjoying it so far. I love this type of stuff, like the whole containment, like weird oddities. I've always loved this stuff. objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, and this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, blank. See Dr. Darling presentation 11.1 for more details. I think we've already seen that. Just a director of the old, or a picture of the old director. Really cool. I'm also going to explore around a bunch because I've already been in this bathroom. So I like how now all our pictures are on the wall and stuff.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
I just started Evil Within 2 and it's awesome. I do eventually want to play the Evil Within games. I've watched a little playthroughs of them, but I haven't seen those in a while, so it would be really nice to go through and play them. Ooh, undefined reading. Multimedia. Oh, is this what I just got?
If you experience an unanticipated...
Yeah, it is. We just listened to this. Okay, cool. So cool to know I can listen to things twice, but I don't really have to. Dinner reservations. I like food. Dinner reservations at 7 p.m. at Chez Ombre. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at the library. At the lobby reception. Remember, she's turning 46. I'm probably not gonna find all of the secrets in this. I'd like to. Oh, okay, cool. But it's not a guarantee. I'm assuming I can't go in here. I can, but I don't know if I want to. Let's go. Let's see what's in this place. Oh, more corpses. Cool. Hello. Ooh, house memory. Do not have clearance level. Okay, cool. I will say I got lost a lot in this game. I'm totally fine with that. I like games that allow me to get lost. And this game turns you around intentionally. I've already seen it a couple times and pointed it out. Marshall, we checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything, just like the house fire before this, and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. But I do suck with directions. Don't worry, I have to use a GPS if I'm not careful, or else I will get lost. I totally understand that. We need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real things. Or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch. Next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. Oh well. So these do work like... It's a latrine. Well, I'm glad this safe room seemed to help. Except it didn't. Alright. Central Executive.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like...
Oops. No. How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen the government's relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. That's a fucking lie. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How'd you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they'll need to leave. If their answers seem blank, escort them to a private room. Perform the gunner psychological assessment. If their responses are within acceptable range of deviance, either provided scoring sheet, then blank immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. I mean, yeah, typically.
Infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and
I saw
over.
you change. I saw that. Urban legends. I like urban. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetype. We recognize certain blank, informed by our own blank, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially blank in popular culture using blank. A Bureau-made anthology television program. Yeah, that's the something Springs. Welcome to Night Springs. I saw that. Once the seeds are sown, human immigration exacerbates the details. Certain paranormal phenomenon contain clear elements of popularized folklore. AWEs that only occur on blank. A pair of scissors that consume human blank. Oh, great. Two punctures and the blank. Awesome. I don't want to know what those scissors consume. The details living in the minds of so many have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children. They are paranormal realities waiting to happen. Refer to that file for a full report. Okay, so what this is basically saying is A, they made Welcome to Night Springs, which, I mean, I kind of guessed that. And B, that urban legends have a lot more power than they say they do, at least in this game. Urban legends can cause... That's neat music, but it's also might be copyrighted, which is a problem for me. So, sorry. I mean, if it's playing music and there's no option to turn it off, then oh well. Okay. There doesn't seem to be anything else. Well, a giant weird triangle in the middle of the room? That's not ominous at all. Where do I go? I see what you mean by getting lost. Okay, I came from there. Oh, I can just come down here. Ranger second class. Hello. There we go. I can promise you don't want this. This revolver has 33 rounds in it. Oh my god. Okay, maybe you do want this more than I think you do. Don't have time.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt.
Okay, you're gonna have to wait. I need health. Okay, there we go.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me
I don't know.
fix
Let's
it.
find out together. Oh, so whatever this is causing the house to shift in a way it doesn't normally shift, I'm assuming. And we're here to kind of fix that.
You did it. We did it.
Oh, we can fast travel. Outfits? We only have our civvy clothes.
With the Bureau. Are you
Who?
still sane?
Are you talking to me? Am I talking to me?
Please,
I-
talk to me.
Who? Where?
You deal with the compromised agents.
Speak to the voice in the safe room intercom. Where's the safe room? 'Cause I am in...
To come out.
Oh, there you are.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
I remember playing this on PS4 and it lagged so much after I got a PC. I had to replay this and it was a better time. Yeah, this game definitely plays super well on PC. I will give it that. It's so smooth.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he had a lead
whole situation
sandwich.
is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss.
I mean, I've just been
If
kind of
that's
shooting them.
possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of.
Yes. I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
I mean,
Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
oh, I was about to say, you really not gonna give me that? That looks like a collectible. Asset. What do we got? Trend, house memory, undefined reading. Okay. Oh. you? Health boost. Okay. Headshot boost. I actually like that better. Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the old house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the blank arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience an unforeseen building shift. These control points are discovered by blank detection of an unobstructed ping using the blank within a 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to define control points, calling them nerve junctions or blank or vulnerable spots of the old house. A common factor in these theories that the control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the old house and work more confidently inside of it. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the old house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to be, I'm assuming, just controlled. I could just close myself in. Wake up! Well, she's not bleeding from any orifice, so oh, well, there she goes.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Alright, well, bad news.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago.
Weird, you have a whole
Bureau came
town
in
named
and covered
Ordinary.
The whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
Alright, if I have to, shoot him in the face. Got
They
it.
call me
I
the
can do that.
director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here?
I don't know, you passed the
I
Russian
think
roulette.
you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world.
Why
What
don't
scares
we
me
all?
shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
For now. I mean, that's our point in being here, is helping.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions.
No, I can ask questions. Fantastic.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Maybe he didn't know, but rather suspected.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the pure utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this?
So essentially, let's see if I
Got it.
I can get it. Objects of power are anomalies that can be controlled. All the other things she said, I can't really remember what it was, are anomalies that can't be controlled.
This trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I'd need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
Might as well.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay. Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
Okay, good to know.
Thanks,
Thank
Emily.
you for all your
I'm
information.
sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me
At
know.
some point. Also, I like how you just have psychic powers. Or some kind of... Is that kind of an effect of being director, or is that an effect of the oldest house? Hello, random guard. And leads level 3 clearance. I can go in here, though. Ooh, is this an object of power? Oh, this is cool. I get to go in and just stick around with stuff. I like that. Ah, it's locked. I can't go in and play with the jukebox. Damn it. Okay, well, that's fine. That's a security elevator. That's where the communications department is. Look around a little more before I head that way. Oh, I am loving this. I know I said that I wouldn't find all the secrets, but you know, that doesn't mean I'm gonna not look. Hello, what's in here? What the fuck is that? Like just more base health. Gifted bathroom complaint. Listen, I know you can't control the building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. I love that. Oh. The hiss manifests in human hosts in numerous ways. Oh, this is like... This had to have just came out because we just decided to start calling it the hiss like 5 minutes ago. The hiss manifests in human hosts in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seeing the many corrupted agents floating throughout the Bureau. The hiss agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformations. The most notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact that they levitate. These hiss have displayed no aggressive behavior. They only seem interested in vocalizing the strange incantation ad infinitum. Ad infinitum. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the hiss corruption, like spores or Wi-Fi boosters. Or are they cocoons, preparing to enter the next stage of evolution? When attacked, his agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing a transformation into a purely resonant form. Research is ongoing. Refer to file blank for full report. Yay! No, wait. Nice music. I can't listen to it though, and it kind of sucks. The oldest house imposes certain limitations on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any blank signal. Radio waves are the only transmittable signals in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. If the power of collective unconscious is taken into account, it could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in the cultural blank for the oldest house to blank them. Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered status. Technology may be moving at too fast a pace for the blank to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Blank agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house. That's troubling. Indian recovery personnel mod. Nice. Oh, I've already been here. I don't need to be here anymore. Good to know. Oh, I see where I am. Awesome. Can I go in here? Was I just in here? I was. Good to know. See, I get lost too. So that does explain why all this technology is kind of outdated. Why they have like old tape recorders and whatnot. Because new technology just doesn't work correctly here yet. It wasn't very clear whether that was the door or not. And you guys make a lot of noise. Okay, that one just doesn't work. It's already in here. I think I've seen everything in here as well. Okay, yeah, I've definitely been to that one at least. Alright, well, time to move back down.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
I need higher clearance. Well, you've had a bad day, haven't you, sir? Travel costs. Oh, let's read about their travel costs. Visited the following Nevada accommodations: Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, In and Out, Starlight Motel, In and Out, Aztec Court, Sleepy Bear Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Blanco, Inn, A Plus Lodge. Okay, that's some expensive stuff. I do wonder if the motel called Ocean View is going to be found in the landlocked state. But hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? For the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Raleigh and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. You're on the road, Agent L. Hines. The boys in research said performing rituals may help identify any place of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. Hey, hey. Whatever works for you, I guess. Alright, there's our next control point. Oh, wait. We've got more exploring to do. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, so that goes... Wait, what the fuck? Also, what's up there? Ah, I see, and I can't get to it yet.
Yes, it's overpowering here.
Alright,
You don't
can't
want
go
me
that way anyway.
with you on that.
An auditory event occurred in the United States Embassy in Havana, injuring the majority of the diplomatic staff stationed there. That's an actual thing that happened. Like, apparently, they all heard a sound that ended up giving them, like, insane headaches, I think is what it was. Blank deaths were reported on the outgoing information has been managed. Bureau of Events arrived at the embassy on the same day as the event was reported through federal channels, but were too late to witness the AWE, which is reported to have been blank. Staff experienced sudden intense vibrations and noise, accompanied by an intense pressure in the ears. This lasted for blank minutes. No visual phenomenon was witnessed. The scene was cordoned off, and the embassy staff were transported to the continental United States. After Formula I-9 was recited in the vicinity, a single cowboy boot began to vibrate, identifying it as an altered item. The item was contained and brought to the Bureau for examination. See case file. Yeah, no, that was an actual thing that happened. Knock, knock. Okay, yeah, that drains way too quickly. I need to not. Machine God. Ex Machina? Or Dos Ex Machina? I had a dream, and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God. Not the God you know, or the ones anyone knows. The new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator, and the coils from my toaster, and the fans, plus the timing belt from the engine, and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how to on his own. This is just the beginning. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. Interview me. Please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. On God. The Hiss resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Hiss barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. Two methods have been discovered for lowering them. Destroy the multiple concentrated resonance sources found in the vicinity. Destroy the Hiss entities in the area. The resonant fields seem to require support for their and destiny from other non-connected sources of Hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fall. Does an inactive structure made of Hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the Hiss? Why does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the Hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? Refer to file blank for a full report. You guys have a grenade? That's not fair. You fuck. Boy, this place seems a lot more brutalist when it's, you know. Ooh. Oh, come on. I was trying. Of course, it would probably help if I didn't stand there and let them shoot me. You lose 10% of your source every time you die. If it's only 10%, I'll make that back up. Ah, I start all the way back here while I can just grab the stuff. I don't have to read it. Let me make sure I got everything up here and that I took everything and that I'm not going to lose my mind or have to go back through all this. Okay, I think it did because that was already open. Okay, I'm just assuming we're in the clear.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
Okay, so it does save progress. have a hunch. No more floating anymore. Okay, good. Let's see if my hunch worked. Nope, I don't have enough time to get that. Okay, good to know. I figured I'd at least test it since I didn't last time, and now that I know that there's less consequences than I thought I was, might as well experiment a little bit. This way.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
What? No breakthrough? Come on. There we go. Stop that. That's weird. Nostalgia department. Not all of you? Good. Trench, dead letter approval. Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letter Archives, cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters came through us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize that not all the letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connection to AWEs and other altered materials. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. P. Bartwell. Good to see someone excited about a job. Do as you're told. Don't eat mold. Can't find your office? Watch your step. Wish I had a flashlight. Singing fish. Mr. Governor, I called the police, but they never come to my house. The problem that you got to send folk to fix it. I got my wife one of them singing fish on the walls. Not a real fish. It stings when you hit a button, but got the devil in it. Flies around at night, sings devil songs. Lots of cuss words. Devil got in my house 'cause of the fish, and you gots to come handle it. My wife is real upset. When can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. Gee, I wonder where Dwayne lives. Probably somewhere near where I live. Oh, really? Oh, well, can't go in there either way. Okay, good. Nope, nothing there. Why are you the only lamp on? Are these more dead letters? Oh.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
That might not seem impressive. You gotta remember, this is a floppy disk doing all this. And also a whopping 80 kilobytes. Oh no. Look out, y'all. We got Mr. Big Spender over here in the Soviet Union. Can I have different outfits, please?
Communications. We're on the right track.
He wasn't here. Oh. This place goes further down. Seems. At least I think it does. And these doors are open. Yay! whom it may concern, I am being contacted by past presidents of the United States of America. They appear as spirit guides, giving me their wisdom. God Adams keeps saying I need to fix America, but I can't really understand him. They all have a lot of opinions. People tell me I'm imagining it, but Theodore Roosevelt told me how to fix my lawnmower, and I don't know a thing about lawnmowers. Explain that. I have great dead men telling me about the past and the present. If you'd like to use my abilities to help run the government, please let me know. I know the White House could use me. Yours in earnest, James Bartholomew. Useless but harmless. Mostly just harmless. Book Club Penny. Hello, avid readers. The Bureau Book Bunch will convene at the usual spot in the corner table of the cafeteria at 5 p.m. on Tuesdays. Currently discussing Unless You by J.D. Brooks. Everyone should get their reviews to me by Monday before lunch so I can generate some conversation starters before the meeting. Happy reading, Penny Bardwell. What is this? Great.
I'm so sorry, Meg. What happened?
I don't know. He blacked it out.
It's like the director says. Confidential and children both start with C.
The director's a puppet. A dirty, rotten, fat person.
Dad says my mama went missing in action. She walked into the city and didn't come back. I don't know what missing in actions is, but I sure wish someone would find her.
I'll help you look, Telfer. We'll find your mama together.
Look at me like that. Fuck you. I hate that. There weren't any other ones that were closed off. Okay. No, I broke my way into that one. I'm glad the oldest house is just chill with me shooting up the place. Oh, we can go over here now. No, we could always go over here. I go in these. Did we go in there? Another one. I can't go in the one on the other side. All right, we'll just leave then. Well, I keep finding your executive bathroom. Did that upset something? Gross. Shatter projectile boost. I don't have any of those yet. But I guess it's good I'm collecting some of them before. Sir, are you okay? we'll go there later. Go look in the shelter. Book club, Samson. I don't want to watch that again. Really, really don't. No, I don't usually read a lot of sci-fi, but as far as space operas go, this is alright. The title, unless you, could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess. But I thought it was a little vague and stupid, the way the characters kept throwing it around almost like a catchphrase. I was reading that. Got really annoying real fast. The best part of the story was the space battles. I sided with the Fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech and their motives made the most sense to me. Honestly, if I had to choose between some hoity-toity flowers and guns space hippies or a badass bunch of warriors who got around devouring the planets like cheap sushi on a Sunday, I know who I'm picking. That scene where they invade a city planet and convert the entire population using those brainworms, and the space dogfight between those two ace pilots, sign me the fuck up. What kind of ruined the whole thing for me was when my favorite character got killed not even halfway through the story by getting a battery cylinder launched into his face by a gravitational anomaly. His death didn't feel necessary at all. 3 things, please. Thank you. Alright, let's see what's crack-a-lackin' in here.
Power. Looks like the hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Alright, Jesus. I'm assuming Give. Come here. Ah yes, a telekinetic floppy disk.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Ooh. Nice. Man, getting hit by that looked like it would hurt. Hehehe. Well, that didn't work. Well, I fell. So not only do I have to clean the actual house, but I have to clean you guys too? Great.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
Oh, this will be fun. Delivery. Hee, that is fun. No wonder everything has physics in this game. It's actually useful. That's so cool. Hope they don't mind me completely wrecking the place as I try to fix this. Where'd you go? The hell is on the end of your rifle?
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
He did in fact say that, didn't he? I don't know if I need to be here or not, but I like looking around, so who cares? Oh, that's not what I wanted. Nice. I can just pull chunks of concrete out of the ground. That's so fun. Willow out. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack on the Alaskan town. You all know I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family was killed by a migrating polar bear desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns makes the public much less likely to blink. So another AWE behind us, and the public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It was It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. This doesn't mean we can stop monitoring blank and blank for any off-message opinions. But it looks like we're in the clear. Kamasi out. Containment procedure must be contained in a cell with no other loose materials. The object is an 8-inch diskette containing Soviet-era nuclear launch code. Very safe. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to telekinetically lift materials and throw it a short distance. The object is currently bound to blank for research purposes. Stolen from a Soviet military base located in blank by agents blank and blank. With the CIA, the diskette contains launch codes to blank missiles, believed to be reserved for use against blank. After being returned to America, the diskette began throwing computational hardware at members of the decoding team. An informant in the CIA tipped the bureau off, and it was requisitioned by the agents the next day. Yes, Ranger. Okay, so we get summaries of the Hiss agents too. Our room is that way. Picture that was never taken. Oh, come on. Fine, the whole damn thing then. Fucker. Holy fuck, this place is big. That's just a chunk of the wall. I don't need that. I keep fat fingering E when I don't mean to. Cool. Man, I love how everything in this game has physics. That's so fun. Like, it's not necessary. Hello, sir. I'm gonna take that.
This must open the door.
Anybody in here? Man, it is dark. Cigarette machine. I don't make those anymore. God, I am making a god-awful mess. And I don't hate it. Knock, knock. Well.
They can fly now. Great.
Oh, you too? Ow! Ow! Well, fuck. I was not expecting a boss fight. Of course, we might end it after this, because first boss fight, pretty good place to end an episode of this. Present tougher challenges, but you better rewards. Good to know. Spin faster, fucker.
They can fly now. Great.
Have a seat. Actually, wait. I have an idea. Pretty good. Come on. Nope, didn't work. Haha, you get shot in the dick. How? From where? Oh, right in front of me, actually. Ooh, what? I haven't even gotten a new gun yet. Jesus, chill. I'll probably get something. He'll probably give me something. Like you said, higher level enemies. Higher level, named enemies give higher level things. Whatever it was. Alright, well, have a good night. I'm out for the night. Alright, you have a good one. Thank you for hanging out.
They can fly now. Great.
Go here. Where'd you go? Here you are. Ooh, that hit you. Alright, Jesus, chill.
I have a feeling he'll be back.
Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
Yeah, there's some health. I'm gonna have to backtrack a little bit in order to get, like... Of course, I'm assuming there's backtracking in this anyway, but there's a lot of places I couldn't go without level 1 clearance earlier. Where the hotline is?
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery.
That's like an actual thing that happened, by the way. I know about that event.
Can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an altered item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
That's funny. Spate of disappearance was traced to a home in the city of Butte. The Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch. Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity located at Blank, which had been connected to a total of blank disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching the closet, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house blank days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring the new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Butte home's closet disappeared during the incident. Oh, I know what that cord is. Not gonna spoil it, but I know what that is.
Alberto Tomasi had...
Yes, elevated agents display abilities similar to killing antipathies observed in Bureau utilitarians. Some prefer larger targets, while others launch objects. Telekinetics attacks have been ineffective against the Hiss evaluated due to their own talent in the area. Do not use any weaponry except their own paranatural capabilities. Some Hiss evaluated have been seen levitating while strapped into chairs, likely the result of individuals being corrupted while undergoing cognitive recordings of parapsychology. How are they able to use paranatural abilities? Is it possible that these individuals were bound to objects of power prior to corruption? It's also worth consideration that the Hiss renouns can identify and express latent paranatural abilities in individuals it corrupts.
of comms. The Hiss got him.
He's been hissed, ladies and gentlemen. Not being weird. Bad bot. Oh.
The
So we've
hotline
got
can't be far
5
now.
minutes. Oh, I like how you can hear it ringing. That's a cool little detail. There's his ID. Bill Everett. Okay, so only... No, 3 people have ever accessed it, at least during that time. Bad TV. I don't know why I did that. Anyway, let's go see what this guy wants.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino.
Oh.
Dream logic. The light switch cord. Door marked with the Black Pyramid.
Have we been here before?
Oh!
No.
Well...
I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country. On the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like... all of them. Like something recognized from a dream.
It actually reminds me of a very specific SCP. But, I don't think I have time to explore this place. So, I'm going to leave this episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys next. Bye.